Um, I'm at Domino's right now. I plan to post this on YouTube, but hopefully this is my first vlog thingy ish. What I want to talk about is art, and they're like, okay, what kind of art? Like, actual art or thingy art. By the way, there's Domino's right there. Domino's. No, I want to talk about my art. Like what am I good at? What honestly separates me from other people? And like, I'm really good at this. I'm really good at this. I don't want to say I'm really good at talking, but honestly, I would say talking to people and being a very social person. Being social is my art. I believe that's what it is. I should park somewhere because I'm still driving with one phone. So let me just pause this real second. I'll be at a parking lot right now, or not a parking lot, but somewhere that I can talk clearly. All right, let me turn the car off. Yeah. On the other video, I said like I wanted to be serious about music. I still am. I still think about it to this day. I think as much as her. Yeah. But like I said, I was talking about art. Like about me talking. I'm a very very social person. Very social person. I would say just like a week ago, I was talking to this homeless dude, or I want to say homeless. He was a veteran, but he was homeless. I'm almost sure. And I started, cause he was playing the guitar and he was playing beautifully. And the thing is, he was a really nice person. I mean, he was a little drunk, but he was a really nice person. The thing is, I asked him like, hey, like I want to do this. Like, how do I do this? And he was like, man, this is his exact words almost. You gotta want it over booze. You gotta want it over no. Okay, like this. He said, you gotta want it over women, booze, and drugs. You gotta want it better. Or no, you gotta want it badder. I don't know. He was drunk, so like, you gotta want it more than that. And I love her, man. I really do love her, but um, Pocote, like the song. I love it by Bad Bunny. But yeah, but that's just my lore. Talking about my art, honestly, I wouldn't say I'm good at making music. I wouldn't say I'm good at math. I wouldn't say I'm good at like storytelling or poems, because my poems, I have some good poems, but a lot of my poems suck. Pero I would like do a self reflection. Like, what am I good at? What am I really good at? I'm really good at socializing. I'm really good at I can just talk up to a random person. I don't want to feel no shame. So that's my art. And honestly, if I can get famous with music, that'd be great. But honestly, I think I would want to be more famous for me just doing something in the world. Talking to people. Like I think I'll XXX Tentacion, one of my greatest, not role models, but like I love him to death. I forgot what he said, but like it's not art. I don't think it was by him. It's by like how much people. It's not by how famous you are by your product, but how famous you are by how much people you help. By changing. And I think XX Tentacion, he was he helped with charity. And yes, he was not the greatest person. Neither am I. I'm not saying I'm a great person either. I'm not. I'm saying the complete opposite actually. But there was a point in time, he was like, I wrote these songs. I think 17, one of them, the album. It was his own feelings so that he could cure your depression and he could cure your like thing. So honestly, if I could do my songs, great. If I can just do that with just talking, and just going out, because man, I fucking love talking. I love meeting new people. I have no shame in meeting new people, and that's my art. Meeting new people is my art, and being friends, and man, just having a bunch of people around. And yes, obviously I speak English. Some fat kid just like, but obviously it's just me, but I mostly speak all English. I can speak a little bit of Spanish and a very little French, very, very, very little. But honestly, this is my art. Talking to people and meeting new people and just socializing and meeting new people is my art. All right. Now talking about songs, I'm hoping I can. Not hoping, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have 7 songs. I'm gonna, yeah, little sneak peek. I'm having 7 songs. If I don't have all of them, because it's 7 songs, not that much. Because obviously, if I have 17, that's a lot more. But just 7, that's different. I would say 2 months. I'm giving myself 2 months, and if I don't, I'll quit my job. Yeah. So I have 2 months. I don't know what today is. I think today is what's today? The 17th. Oh, I don't know if I was. I would say it's because I don't know if I can do this. I mean, I shouldn't even be saying this. I should be saying like as soon as possible, you know. But 7 songs is not that much, you know. And I'm wearing a white shirt. Just wanted to let you know I'm wearing a white shirt. It's for a sneak peek at my first song. So, there's by Bunny Bocote. I'm not trying to copyright this, but I'm alive and that's what's important. You know, I've been in love 550 times and with you 516. In other words, just move on, live, and if we're meant to fall in love again, we'll fall in love again. But yeah. So, goodbye, everyone.